Welcome to Topic Talks, where we talk about the topics you care about and leave out the ones you don't.
We talk about what most news sources don't. Media, movies, and the multiverse.
We even invite guests to come talk topics with us.
Come join in on the fun.
Let's get started. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Giant Conversation. This is Topic Talks. I'm your host, Trent Klingingsmith, and joining me today, once again, is Gordon. How are you doing, Gordon?
I'm doing just dandy.
Just dandy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we've got quite a bit to talk about. How was your weekend to start off?
Absolutely phenomenal. A lot of church. Went there Saturday and Sunday. So it was pretty solid.
2 days?
2 days.
I don't know if I could do it. My days are packed. I am a one day church kind of guy. Of course, I run the audio for the church, so it's kind of like give me one more day that I have to be somewhere for something else. Well, that's cool. Is there anything new, or?
I mean, pretty much the same old, same old.
Same old, same old?
That's how it goes.
Okay. I'm trying to think of what I've been doing. I've been doing so much that it's, because I left on that bear trip.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to catch up on everything that I needed to do. Like, I'm trying to do lawns, but every day that I have a day off, it's raining. And I got to go DJing with Brandon, and I happen to get Saturday off, which I forgot to request. So now I've got to, and I kind of throw his playlist together, because he'll put me in a group chat with them, and they'll be like, oh, play this person, this person, this person. And I'll take all those, and I'll put those all into a playlist. That way, when we get there, we've got a massive playlist to start out with, and we're not sitting there scrambling going, let's play this and this and this. Because otherwise, I'm just sitting there scrolling through music, and I'll go, this sounds good. So does this, and this, and this, until we start getting requests.
Yeah.
And at that point, we'll throw those in. But then the other problem is, if we don't have the song that they want, we try to find it and download it. So it takes, we finally got it down pat, because for a while we were kind of struggling with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want Brandon to kind of approve everything. I'm just kind of I do some of the voice stuff. I'll do some of the announcements and all that. And Brandon will, he'll approve everything. He'll make sure everything's functioning properly. He'll check the lights. He'll check the audio. He pretty much checks the lights and the equipment and, sees how happy the client is. And I'll run the audio. I'll do the announcements. I'll play some of the music. I'll pick most of the songs. But what I'll do is I'll have him screen the music.
Mm-hmm.
So, he'll go down the request sheet. He'll find the songs I'll go down the request sheet, find the songs we don't have. I'll cross off the ones that we have that I found. I'll give him the list. He'll download the ones that we don't, put them on a thumb drive, and then give them back to me while I'm maintaining the list that we have playing.
Got you.
So it's kind of like I deal with everything we have and that we're playing. He deals with everything that we don't have, and then, like I said, the kind of some of the technical stuff. I deal with most of the audio technical stuff. He'll deal with a lot of the, just... like the lights and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah.
So now I got to make a playlist because I got the day off, and I've got I've been working, and like tomorrow I've got to work, and what else do I got to do? I don't know. I just got a million things to do. My week is jam packed, man.
It's always good to stay busy.
Usually. Okay, so why don't we jump right into our first story? So this one I thought it's kind of sad, but it is kind of happy too, and it's in the spirit of Halloween. Since Halloween is coming up. There's a little boy named Brock Hardwick, who is struggling with a rare form of cancer. But he got a big surprise to help lift his spirits. Over 1,000 people sent him Halloween cards.
Wow.
Yeah.
1,000 cards.
Yeah.
It's a lot of thank you cards back.
Right. So back in February, the 7-year-old from Portland was diagnosed with glioblastoma, if I'm even saying that right, a high-grade cancer in the spine and the brain. He currently spends his days fighting the disease at the Barbara Bush Children's Hospital. So that means cheering up her son, Brock's mother, Brittany Horton, came up with a special celebration, and she called it. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Brocktoberfest.
Ooh, I like that.
Me too. So it's because Brock loves Halloween so much. His family decided to celebrate the spooky holiday celebrate the holiday every day of the month. Additionally, they started asking on social media for people to send Brock Halloween cards. And while the family was expecting to receive me, a couple dozen, not too many, they got flooded with so many cards and packages and toys and well wishes from people all over the world. It's not even the U.S. It's just all over the world. And the mom says it's definitely very exciting and he's happy. It's made him smile a whole lot more. And apparently Brock plans on being either Captain America or the Hulk for Halloween. So if you want to keep up with what's going on, you can follow his Team Brock Facebook page. There's a link in the description below. It should be about the first one that has all the information, that has the original story that I took this from, and all the information that you can follow him on his Facebook page. And I probably, if you wanted to send them a few more donations, you would they would probably not say no. So, I just think this is awesome.
That's an awesome idea. They should change Oktoberfest into Brocktoberfest. It sounds cooler.
I'm not gonna lie, it does. And is it bad that it makes me think of my favorite beer? Because my favorite beer is Oktoberfest.
Yeah, I mean it's in the name,
right?
But you put Brock instead of Ock.
You're right.
But it's in there.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I don't know. Would that be considered a pun or no?
I guess you could. You could consider it a pun.
Because I know my girlfriend likes puns. We get a thing called a Bark Box every month, and it's for Charlie, and it comes with 2 toys and three treats. Usually 2 bags and maybe a bone or some kind of treat or bone or something. But it comes with usually 2 bags of treats and then some one single thing that we can open up and just give it to him right away. And it's always themed.
Oh.
One time it was themed, it was a retro box. Oh. And it had a sneaker in it and Nintendo NES controllers that were connected together that were toys, and a Polaroid camera.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Instead of a Polaroid camera, it's a Polaroid camera.
Oh, I thought you were saying it weird. I was like, it's Polaroid.
No, it's a Polaroid camera.
Oh, so it's a little punny.
Right. So there's a lot of puns in it. Yeah, but I wasn't sure if this would be a pun or not. It's fun, whatever it is.
I like it.
Whether it's a pun, it's fun.
Some people get really offended by puns, or they're like, "Oh, come on!" Again with the puns. But this, it's it's a cool coincidence. But
see, I think they're fun though.
Yeah.
Somebody says a pun, and I just kind of start laughing.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's kind of that was good. I like that.
It's when you don't expect it. Absolutely love it across the board. But then you've got in our crew we have some people that say puns and it's okay, I get it. What are you talking about? And they hold up a glass of water. It's but
yeah, it's one of those things where you can't do it all the time. You got to kind of once a month we get a whole bunch of puns and usually they're pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Or punny. But either way, it's only once a month, and sometimes I'll hear one there, here and there and whatnot. But no, anyway, back to Brocktober, and I want to change my name to Brock now.
I know,
because Aaron Toberfest doesn't sound as catchy.
It was Gordon Toberfest,
right? It just doesn't work. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like being Aaron, but I feel like Brocktoberfest would be a better.
You could make a T-shirt and go to Oktoberfest. What if you did that? What if you made T-shirts supporting this cause, and then you sold it at Oktoberfest, and it was
gave
all
the money to
exactly
idea
either to research into the family. Yeah, there we go.
So, yeah. Anyway, so I thought this was really cool, and the fact that it's not just the U.S., it's all around the world sent them stuff. That's what I love about social media. Social media can literally just, things can blossom so quickly. And you never know who's seeing it. That's why you also got to be very careful too. A lot of people, when social media first started coming out, people were putting, "Oh, I'm going on vacation," And then it didn't take them long for thieves to figure out, hey, by the way, I know you're going to be gone, so I'm going to go. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that kind of doesn't make it as it kind of makes it so you got to watch out on what you put on social media. That's why I don't put that I'm going I put that I was going on a bear hunt. No, I don't even think I talked about it on social media.
Wow.
See, I'm not a huge social media guy. If there's something funny or exciting, usually I'll post it, or like while I'm on a trip. But I mean, April was here, so I could have posted about it. But I had a video that I was going to make, and I wasn't sure how I was going to release the video and whether I was going to try to put it on Facebook. It ended up being too long to really do anything with. But anyway, so I really didn't talk too much about it on social media. But everybody around me knew where I was going and whatnot. But yeah, no, if your house is going to be empty, you really want to. I have a friend who is a trucker, and I mow his lawn, and I do that because I mow his lawn. It makes it look like it's manicured, so it looks like somebody lives there.
Yeah.
And he also has somebody that goes and makes footsteps, walks up to the door, and drives in and out of the driveway to make it look like there's somebody still there. And he's got lights on timers and things like that.
Huh.
My grandma does that. My grandma has her, because the lamp she has by her chair, she has two of them. And you've got the actual lamp. Well, then inside the lamp, like the lower part that holds, that usually is just like a fancy vase-looking thing or something. Mm-hmm. It actually is made of wood, and it has like little candle-looking things in there. And then she put little decorations inside, and there's glass covering it. So that section will turn on, because she turns it off, or she'll turn it to the setting to where it's like those are on, and it'll turn off, and then at a certain part at the night, it'll turn the lights on. Wow. It's just a timer, so it'll say at this night it'll turn it on, or this time it turns it on, this time it turns it off, this time it turns it on, this time it turns it off. So then that way, even when we are gone and the house is empty, lights go on, lights go off, lights go on, lights go off. And then, we have someone who drive up and down the driveway, and or we'll get somebody to actually stay at the house to keep an eye on it. But, things like that are really what you gotta, and I'm not saying you can't share what you're, any trips that you're taking on social media. You can. Just make it seem like there's somebody at your house.
Yeah. Or at least put your settings on privacy or things like that. Like with Snapchat, I mean, it can sense your location through what is it?
Geo-tracking?
Yeah, geo-tracking now. Snapchat's great and all, and I'm surprised, I can go on my Snapchat and see, where everybody is and, currently. And it's, that's scary. I put myself on, ghost mode. I didn't want people to know where I'm at.
Right.
At all times. That's not what
It is weird.
Yeah. I think that was the most invasive thing I've dealt with when it comes to social media. I mean, yeah, you could post and somebody sees it and let's go to their house and take some stuff. But
right. Well, there was a kid that I went to school with, and so there was this teacher that had just had heart surgery, and I found out through that teacher that there was a kid in my math class my senior year that had a heart surgery. Well, I also found out through because I overheard some talking between some teachers, that while he was in the hospital recovering from his heart surgery, it was around Christmas time, and I guess somebody broke into their house and stole all the Christmas presents.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's a serious thing, when you're not home, if you make it very apparent. Especially around Christmas time, you got all those expensive presents sitting around a tree. And at that point, it's kind of like, okay, well, they know where everything's going to be at. All the good stuff is going to be at. They just need to, all they got to do is just get into your house.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so social media is awesome, but you do have to watch what you're going to, how you use it. But in this case, it worked out really well. Just because they posted hey, and they were just expecting, a few people to
family
send
and
them.
Friends,
family, friends, people that they know, and they got,